What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Big K, back again with a different type of video today for y'all. As y'all know, I'm a motivational speaker. I usually make motivational videos for you guys, inspiring and empowering you guys to change your life. But in this video today, we're going to analyze a motivational speech by one of the top motivational speakers in the world. His name is Dr. Eric Thomas. I mean, I'm sure most of you have heard of this guy. He went to Michigan State University, got his PhD, got his master's, got everything. And so we're going to analyze his speech at a Champs conference, which is held in Illinois each year. So what Champs is it's a mentoring program for African American and Latino men, and it's based in Chicago, Illinois. Now, each year, Champs has a conference in which all members of the program are invited along with their families, and usually there's a guest speaker, or what you would say a keynote speaker, at that event. And in the 2018 version in Chicago, Illinois, Dr. Eric Thomas was the keynote speaker. So what I'll be doing is I will be analyzing a couple of things that Dr. Eric Thomas did well, and also a couple of things that he could improve on, to show you guys in essence about what it means to craft a motivational speech. Because if you can craft it and you can design it in such a way that it presents your ideas in a clear and consistent manner, your audience will be impacted at a high level to where they'll be able to take a lot of things from your speech. Let's hop right in. So to start off, I'm going to be talking about just one or two things that Dr. Eric Thomas could improve on. We're going to start with, putting the negative things first, just so at the end of the video we can really emphasize the things that he did indeed do well. So when I was watching the speech, one of the things that stood out to me is the fact that Dr. Eric Thomas called out certain athletes, famous athletes that I'm sure millions of Americans knew, and he called them out for doing specific things. Here's the scene. As you guys saw, it was pretty evident that Dr. Eric Thomas called out J.R. Smith of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Andrew Luck, quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, for not being aware of their surroundings and not just giving a crap about what he was talking about. And I think that he could better do this by simply not calling him out at all, because I'm sure a lot of the people that like Dr. Eric Thomas, they are also big fans of J.R. Smith and Andrew Luck. So if those particular group of fans see that the motivational speaker is calling those specific athletes out, they might lose interest in listening to Dr. Eric Thomas. So
in Indianapolis once, and they give you the little reports back or whatever. I'm watching, and my boy Andrew Luck, he ain't feeling me, right? And I ain't mad at him, and I can see now he don't feel me, and I see why he having problems as a quarterback, right? And I'm just being real, and I see he's having problems because he's talented, right? And he believes that you can get to the next level with talent alone, and you can't. JR, you have been to a finals before. You've been to multiple finals. But what happened? What happened to you in that moment was you were yourself, and it killed you. Now, I don't know how you are in an NBA finals and you're not aware.
Scene. As you guys saw, it was pretty evident that Dr. Eric Thomas called out J.R. Smith of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Andrew Luck, quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, for not being aware of their surroundings and not just giving a crap about what he was talking about. And I think that he could better do this by simply not calling him out at all, because I'm sure a lot of the people that like Dr. Eric Thomas, they are also big fans of J.R. Smith and Andrew Luck. So if those particular group of fans see that the motivational speaker is calling those specific athletes out, they might lose interest in listening to Dr. Eric Thomas. So this actually works against him. He's thinking that he's providing a clear example of what not to do. He might just end up losing people like you and me, simply because those particular group of fans look up to athletes such as J.R. Smith and Andrew Luck. With that being said, That was the only negative thing I actually saw from his speech. The speech was about an hour long, so I was honestly really surprised that out of an hour of watching him speak and be emotional, be intense, that was the only thing that I sort of analyzed that he could do a little bit differently. Now, on to the better part. What did he do well? What did Dr. Eric Thomas do so well that got his ideas across to the audience in a clear and consistent manner? And I think this is one of the most important things, because in order to like be a motivational speaker, you have to, like, guys, like, listen to me, you have to connect with the audience. Like, I see a lot of these motivational speakers, like famous ones like Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, they are all Bob Proctor. They're all great people, don't get me wrong, great speakers, but I have a feeling that they can't connect with their audience. Like, I don't feel connected when I'm talking to them, because even though they've overcome hardships in their life, it's just the way they talk. However, with Dr. Eric Thomas, one of the first things I'm going to say he does well is that he brings passion in his voice. Like, these things you can't develop, guys. Like, when you talk, like, if you don't have passion, then people are not going to connect with you. So Dr. Eric Thomas has passion when he's speaking to the audience. What does that mean? It means that he knows what he's talking about. He believes what he's talking about, and more importantly, he lived the lifestyle that most of the people in the audience lived. You know, he was homeless. He ate out of trash cans. He didn't meet his biological father till he was age 30 years old. So he's overcome a lot of hardships in his life, and he's simply bringing that out every time he speaks. To go along with his passion in his voice, the second thing that he does really well is he incorporates real life examples into everything he says. So here's a video clip of him discussing his relationships with his wife, his son, and his daughter. Here you go.
I love my daughter to life, but when we go to the gas station, my baby girl get out and pump the gas. Somebody said, why you make your queen to be? Why you make her pump gas? Because I need to teach her one day I might die on this plane, and she need to know how to put the gas in the car.
So after watching the scenes, do you guys understand what I'm talking about? Like, he's giving examples of his personal relationships. He's not talking about something random, someone else. He's talking about his own life, which draws people in. Like, that attention, guys, like, when you're talking about yourself, like, it just captures the audience, like, because they're all listening to you because you're talking about yourself. And so he talks about his relationship with his family, and so there's a bunch of mothers in the audience listening with their children, so they can connect with him on that level, because they are evaluating their relationship with their sons, their daughters, their husbands, their own parents by chance. So that's the second thing that he does well. He brings out the real life examples, his own relationships, and he discusses them to give his audience a better example of the advice he's trying to give. With that being said, guys, this concludes my analysis of Dr. Eric Thomas's keynote speech at the annual Champs Born to Win conference. I really hope that you guys like this video. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I'm a motivational speaker myself, and I'm trying to become the best in the game once Dr. Eric Thomas retires. So just leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, your boyfriend, maybe your ex-boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever. I don't care. It's your boy Big K. I'm out.